Hello, I hope this microphone is working. We are doing a thing. I've been meaning to cut my bangs for some time, and I'm going to show you how I do it. I can't really see right now because I don't have my glasses on. I have been cutting my bangs at home since high school because I think it's pointless to pay someone. I usually do it when my hair is dry, but I just got out of the shower. First, you need your trash can. You can cut it into your sink, but I don't. Residual does get on the sink though. Then I used to use just craft scissors, which is not ideal, and I invested in some actual hair cutting scissors. They were like $50, but I was like, I'm doing this so often that I might. Then I just part my hair down the middle. I don't know if you can have front bangs with the side part, but to each their own, I guess. And I brush it down. As you can see, they're very long, but I let them grow out this long to kind of be curtain bangs. Then when they start looking like they're just blending into the side, I just like to cut them again because I personally do not look very good without bangs. I have a very large forehead. Then I tie the rest of my hair back. We're going to make it significantly longer than we need to, because it's gonna shrink since they're wet, which is why I prefer to cut them dry. But I just start in the middle, and I'm gonna do it like where my eyeballs are, right there, right here. Oh no, I can't even tell where I'm cutting. There. And then what I do from that middle piece, well, this is gonna be so bad because they are not dry, but I go from there and I kind of make an arch and come down. So I just go on one side. I'm going to start tapering it down a little, like this. There. Then we're going to do the other side. This is literally like going to be a 2-minute video. They're starting to kind of dry out, so maybe this is good. I'm going to brush it a bunch. There's a lot more right here that I need to cut. I will say cutting them with wet hair, which I usually don't do, it kind of clumps when it falls, so there's a lot less of a mess. Now that they are drying a bit, we're going to kind of make the bottom less straight, lighten it up a little, and do some point cutting. And we're just guessing, as you can tell with this whole video. We hope for the best, because the good thing about hair is it grows back. I just know these are going to shrink so much. I have hair in my eyeballs. And my mom's trying to FaceTime me, so be right back. Okay. Sometimes I will also, if this is looking a little thick, I will take my scissors and kind of do whatever this thing is going down. But you have to be careful, because if you start it way up here, sometimes it will make little tiny layers, and we don't like that because that looks weird. But this looks pretty good to me. Of course, I can't tell because it's not straight or dry. Maybe I will get out my straightener. Another thing is I am the laziest person, and the only way to get me to do my bangs in the morning is I will get them wet. And since I have a very large cowlick, and I like to wear them not like straight on a lot of the time, I like to wear them kind of like curtain bangs, even when they're short. Part it down the middle, and then where my cowlick is right here, I'll put this, what's this called, like a little alligator clip thing. I'll just put it right there, and it kind of weighs it down, and I let it dry like that. And then, see, this side looks good, and I didn't even have to straighten it. You can see all the beautiful grays coming in. But this can dry pretty nicely most of the time with this little alligator clip. That is literally my lifesaver. And then I just walk around the house like this until it's dry. And when it is dry, then the way that I straighten them is like that. I do a little bit up and then over. definitely still wet, but for the sake of showing you. And sometimes if it's not cooperating, after I straighten, I'll put the little clip back in. But yeah, it's kind of a little bit poofy, so cool down like that. And there we have it. And then I just let them grow out again. Now we do the same thing over. If you'd like to cut your bangs at home, easy peasy. As long as you don't take too much off the initial, you'll be good. You'll be good to go. Anyone can do this. Thanks for watching.